Buhari government pushing us to join Nnamdi Kanu for Biafra agitations. Ohanaeze. Hello guys, you are welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you very much for always coming out here. May God bless you all. The Secretary General of Ohanaeze, Agitations, has stated that the Nigerian government is pushing the Igbos to join Nnamdi Kanu to agitate for Biafra nations because they have seen the Nigerian government do not welcome them. He states this as Nigerian government goes to Supreme Court to appeal judgment freeing IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. As he says, the Nigerian government do not have them at heart concerning the insecurity going on in the southeast region. President Muhammadu Buhari's government has appealed the judgment of the appeal court freeing the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. The Nigerian government has appealed the matter The Nigerian government has appealed the matter at the Supreme Court, the nation's reports. The government, in a motion for a stay of execution filed on Wednesday at the nation's appeal court, is asking the court to stop the execution of the appeal court judgment of October 13th. The appeal courts acquitted the IPOB leader and barred any lower court from entertaining further charges against him. In a 7-ground notice of appeal, which was filed by the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Abubakar Malami, the federal government did not only fault the lower court's decision, it also prayed that it should be set aside. Sahara Reporters had reported that a 3-man panel of appeal courts justices, led by Okoji, on Thursday, October 13th, while delivering judgments in Kanu's appeal on his extraordinary rendition, declared it as unlawful. The court also quashed the charges bordering on terrorism and treasonable felony preferred against him by the Nigerian government. The appeal court held that President Buhari's government breached all known local and international laws in the forceful rendition of Kanu to Nigeria, thereby making the terrorism charge against him incompetent and unlawful. The judgment was on an appeal marked CA/ABJ/CR/625/2022 filed by Kanu against an earlier ruling by Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court, Abuja. Justice Okoji, while delivering judgment, declared Kanu's abduction from Kenya and his subsequent return to Nigeria as illegal and unlawful. He proceeded to quash the 7 counts left of the initial 15 counts filed by the government. Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court had, in an earlier ruling, quashed 8 out of the 15 counts, leaving 7 for determination. But the appeal court, in its ruling, held that the Nigerian government violated all laws in the forceful rendition of Kanu to Nigeria, thus invalidating the charges by the illegal abduction and extraordinary rendition of the appellant. There was a clear violation by the respondent, the federal government, of international treaties, conventions, as well as the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, the court held. The court added that, having flagrantly breached Kanu's fundamental rights, the federal government lost the legal right to put him on trial, adding the trial court therefore lacked the jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu on the retained count of the charge. No court can try him going by the circumstances of the extraordinary rendition the court held. Justice Okoji, however, declared that having resolved issue 1 in favor of the appellant, which deals with jurisdiction, the appeal succeeds. The order of Justice Binta Inyako, which ordered the appellant to answer to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 15 is set aside, terminated, and dismissed. The appellate is accordingly discharged, Justice Okoji declared. But the federal government of Nigeria, in its grant of appeal, argued, among others, that the Court of Appeal held when it faulted the manner by which Kanu was brought back to face trial after he jumped bail and fled the country. It contended further that the Court of Appeal held when it struck out the pending charge against Kanu on the ground that the trial count no longer possessed the requisite jurisdiction to continue the trial because of the manner by which Kanu was returned to the country after allegedly jumping bail. The court has yet to fix a date for the hearing of the motion for the stay of execution. Ohanaeze has stated that the Nigerian government is pushing them to join Nnamdi Kanu to agitate for Biafra nation because they have seen that they are no longer, welcomed in Nigeria. The way the federal government is actually pursuing this Nnamdi Kanu's case is really very, scary and worrisome. And someone will ask, the federal government, did they have a personal issue with the IPOB leader? We don't understand. So guys, I'm dropping it here.